Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from where? Right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Look at that red beet face. Boy, I'll tell you what, yesterday, a nice balmy 78 degrees outside. And so I went out there in it. And you know what I found? I found that if you go out there in it and you go to sleep, you get sunburnt. Boy, I'm telling you, that's what happened to me. I got the burn on. Yes, sir, I sure did. I slept for about an hour in the corner. Now, today's weather is a whole much differenter than yesterday's weather, but we'll get into that shortly. First off, this is Wednesday, April the 29th. 2020, that is. And I've got some birthday shout-outs. Melissa Hults. That's right. She's a poke on me buddy. And, well, she pokes on me every day, but it's her birthday today, so she's going to get her shout-out today. And I'm sure she'll be poking me too later. That's okay. And also Patrick Dumey. We'll call it Dumey. It's spelled. Yeah, we won't go into how it's spelt. You can look down below and see how it's spelt. But that's all beside the point, because you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sing a birthday song for the two of you. All right, and here we go. I said, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. Yeah, no, Melissa and Patrick, you're 1 more year older today. So happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. Hey, you know, you're 1 more year older today. So happy birthday to you, I say. Oh, yeah. And many more. All right. Actually, I have not received any pokes as of yet on Facebook, which, you know, it just goes on and on. It goes on and on. All right, I guess I'll go to the weather before I go to the soapbox. Today's soapbox. I've got a soapbox to jump on today, but I'll go to the weather first. And the weather is brought to you by Wallace Resale. That's right, Wallace Resale on Facebook. Go to their Facebook page and peruse their site. And once you peruse their site, go to the message box and leave a message on what item you want, and you will get the wherefores and whatnots by either Rick or Dawn. Wallace will contact you in the Facebook Messenger. All right, well, right now it's 51 degrees out there. Whole lot of difference besides from yesterday. But later on today, being this here's tonight, it's going to be a few showers this evening with mostly clear conditions overnight. Lows around 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. Now Thursday, April the 30th, sunny skies. Highs around 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. High wind gusts are possible. Higher wind gusts. And then a mostly clear sky overnight. Lows around 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. You guys know I don't do this scripted, so it's not like I read this before I done it. I'm just doing it. Now, had it been scripted, my weather forecast, since everything I read would be so much clearer and better, because, well, my friends, that would be advertising myself as a spokesperson for weather station, radio, and or whatever I could be. I would like to go ahead and do voiceovers for like museums or something. That's right. The history of the Missouri started off in the St. Charles area. Yes, sir. When they became a state, the first state capital was situated in St. Charles. Anyway, that's beside the point. Here we go with Friday, May the 1st. That's right, intervals of clouds and sunshine. Highs near 75 degrees Fahrenheit and winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Friday night, partly cloudy skies, lows around 57 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be coming from the south to the east at a good clip of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, May the 2nd, sunny skies. That's right, high sunny skies. Highs around 85 degrees Fahrenheit, another red day for me. Winds coming directly out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Variable cloudiness with a slight chance of thunderstorms overnight. Lows around 62 degrees Fahrenheit and winds light and variable. Chances of rain 30%. Sunday, May the 3rd. Mixed clouds and sunshine with scattered thunderstorms. Highs around 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. Showers in the evening, then clearing overnight. Lows around 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And chances of rain 40%. And then, how about hopping on over to Monday? Monday, May the 4th. Scattered clouds with the possibility of an isolated thunderstorm developing during the afternoon. Highs around 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. And then Monday night, scattered thunderstorms developing in the evening, followed by occasional showers overnight. Lows 53 degrees, winds east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, chances of rain 40%, and that concludes your 5-day forecast brought to you by Wallace Resale on Facebook. All right. Before I jump into the children's stories, I just want... Okay. I hate to make light of the COVID virus. But here is the situation. In Sweden, they are still going to school, except for high schools and colleges. They are still going to school. They're still going to their soccer practices. Most of their stores are still up and operational. People are still gathering within 50 or less. Now, the population of their population, that population of Sweden is 10 million people, and that would make 899 deaths have occurred in Sweden since they have been together. That is less than 1% of the population. That is 0.00089. So less than 1% of the population of Sweden have died due to the COVID-19 virus. And they are generally not altogether doing exactly what everybody, not exactly doing what everyday occurrences would be, but they are, living their lives, and their economy is still intact. Now, their numbers may or may not go up, but hey, look, at this rate, as far as the rest of the world and Sweden, and them just staying out there doing daily activities or whatever, their percentage is less than 1% deaths. Okay, that being said, in the United States of America, where we have locked down and we're in COVID protection and we are blocking our access to going outside or whatever, our percentage rate is less than 2% of death rate compared to our population. Our population is 328,200,000 population. That's our population. Now, we have 60,495 deaths, which is exactly, if you want to be exact about it, this one over here. If you want to be exact about it, that population percentage is 1.6888860971524288E hyphen 4. So it just keeps on going with the fours. All right, that's less than 2% of the population has been affected by the the COVID-19 virus. Okay, now the total number of people in the world that have died is, hold on, total number of people in the world that have died from the COVID virus are 226,538. Okay, now I'm not going to take that off the worldwide population. I'm going to take that off of the United States population. The United States population, like I said, is 328,200,000 people. Okay, if you take that 226,538 people off of that percentage, it is less than 7% of the whole world's population has died. Not the whole world's population. Yeah, well, the whole world that have died from the coronavirus, from the COVID-19 virus. Less than 7% of the United States population has died. Okay, that being said, why are we locked in our houses? Why aren't we doing our daily activities? I just don't understand. I mean, this pandemic, okay, we cannot calculate, okay, the actual number of, okay, they say deaths related to COVID-19. Okay, you want to know what that is? Want to know what a related death is? Somebody that commits suicide because they've been locked in their house and they have no friends and they can't get in touch with their friends and they don't get any communication, so they shoot themselves. Okay, there's one example. How about the numerous people that are sitting at home worried to death and their heart rates are going up and they're having chest pains and things like that, but the fire department won't come into somebody's house due to the COVID-19, and so therefore they have a heart attack and die on the spot because they've been sitting watching the news all day long. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I never gave you the exact number population. Less than 7%, I said. Okay. The actual number of the world death rate of COVID-19, the world population of folks that died was 22,538. Okay, you take that and divide it by 328,200,000 people. 300. Oh, no. Take that back. 328 billion. No, 328 million. 328,200,000. Okay, and you divide that by 328,200,000. Yeah, thousand. And you divide that by the 226,538 people, and you've got 6.90243. Oh, I did read that off, didn't I? No, I didn't. 243,753,80886 533 infinity fours. Okay, less than 7%. It's that's my soapbox for the day. I'm sorry. But everybody is so paranoid, scared, and afraid of the COVID virus that they're locking down and they're staying in their houses. And Sweden done the opposite, not exact opposite, but pretty much the opposite of that, and their numbers are less than our numbers per capita of deaths rated. They are less than 1%, whereas we are at 2%. And so, and all of them are contacting each other and getting possible virus contact. And if they do get virus contact, then they are building immunities to that said virus, which is what we all should be doing. Getting out, mingling. But I'm not going to tell you to go out and do that. I'm just saying that we should. I tell you what, every day it's warm, I'm out the door and I'm gone. I'm out on the Katy Trail. I'm down the road. I'm going to the stores. Whatever I can do to get out of this prison that I'm stuck in. And do I wear a mask? No, I do not wear a mask. And do you know why I don't wear a mask? Well, because it's rather difficult to get a mask on for me. And so, therefore, if there ain't nobody around the house, no mask, and I'm gone. Now, I did suffer a cold a couple of days ago, cold or a flu, and with my limited breathing, yeah, that is one of those things that would scare somebody, but I didn't let it scare me into anything worse than what it was, a cold, because it had been hot outside and cold outside and hot outside and cold outside. And, well, hey, you go out, you're going to get it. It was a cold, not the virus. Now, again, there are things out there. Somebody in, what was the other? There's another country, which I can't think of the name of it right now, who has had zero fatalities from the COVID virus, which their people that were infected by it was the same average as the same everywhere else, the people that were infected by it. Now, they did do the lockdown thing, but anyway, the people that died of it was zero. So their percentage of people that healed, that recovered from COVID virus was 100%. You know what they're fighting them with? Quinine and zinc and vitamin C. Yes. Emergency. I take it every day. I take a packet of Emergency and 4 ounces of water every day. Because, my friends, you can't get enough vitamin C. It's just impossible. And I don't think you can get too much. Sometimes you can, but it just makes you tired. And, well, and if you go by the thing on the television, what the doctor tells you every time you turn around, you could have the coronavirus if you're tired. If you got tired, then you must have it. People are just panicking, and it's just driving me nuts. I'm sorry. I've got to get off my soapbox. I've got to either sing a song. I've been whistling songs all morning long, but I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, I did have to have statistics. I'm sorry I didn't have graphs and charts behind me for either the weather or the charts on the COVID-19 virus. Either way, let's do a story for the kids. Actually, I had brought one up that I was going to do. It's called a Robot something or other. The Robot Bedtime Book. Yep, that's what it's called. And so, I guess I'll read it. It says you can play it. It's the Robot Bedtime Book. And in the Robot Bedtime Book, there is a robot. And here we go. The Robot Bedtime Book by Daniel Enkar. Are you a robot? Only robots are allowed in here. If you are a robot, then will you make robot noises with me? like bleep, tucka tucka tucka, clunk, meh, tucka tucka thing, clunk. Wow, those are good robot noises. Hey, is that a robot? Well, they made robot noises with me. Even clunk. Yep. You can make noises, but can you move like a robot? Mm, 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 er, er, er. Those moves are even better than mine. Hey, is that a robot? We think so. I know how to find out. The only thing that robots do best is go to sleep. We will show you first. I am getting sleepy. I am a sleepy robot powering down. I am a sleepy robot too, powering down. I am a sleepy robot too, powering down. Okay, now it's your turn. Power down and take your nap. There you go. How was that? Huh? How was that? The robots and going to bed. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Because they're not letting me read them no more. I have to go to a video and watch the videos. Like anybody else, the video. So I read the story along with the video. And therefore, that's how I get them. Anyway, the particular ways of the old Miss McKay. All right, well, let's try her because she is got this horn. She's got this horn right now, and she's blowing the horn. Blow, blow, blow with the old horn. Oh, she's standing by her house, which is a tree, and got a bunch of kids. Oh, how lovely. Her hair is bright orange with 2 streaks of gray, and her purse may be made of flowers and clay. Oh, aren't they cute? Too bad you guys can't see these beautiful pictures. But her bags have been known to go on for a day. And she wakes up each morning with something to say. She had her house built in a tree, by the way, dangling a tire swing down from every May. She's famous for making carrots souffle. She'll give you 5 boxes, but he won't let you pay. She only eats food when it's served on a tray, and doesn't use forks since they get in her way. She owns 7 horses and rides in a sleigh, and when she addresses them, it's with a neigh. She'd lend you her coins without any delay. She wove it from flowers and piles of hay. On Sunday she puts on a purple beret, and never not once has she missed the ballet. Her voice is quite bad, but she sings every day, and if she's holding her trumpet, don't ask her to play. I think you should meet her as soon as today, and although if you stop by, she'll insist that you stay. But so say what will you will, or say what you may, you'll remember the day that you met Miss McKay. And there you have it, the strange ways of Miss McKay. Alrighty, and I think that's pretty much our bedtime story time for the time being. That's right, for the time beings. You know what happened the other day, which was the funniest thing? Well, I don't know if it's the funniest. It was the cutest thing. My brat's daughter, Willow, was crying, and I just called her up, and I was afraid that I'd woken up her daughter, her son, Oliver, but didn't wake up Oliver. But I did. I thought that I must have woke up Willow, but as soon as I started talking, she went to sleep. And I was like, hey, that's cool. It's like, hey, it's Pawpaw from TV. It's Grandpa from TV. And she went to sleep. So I don't know. Maybe it's that calming voice that I have for the children. I don't know for sure what it is that I have, but she went right to sleep. So maybe it's bedtime stories are working. Maybe it's just the sound of my voice that puts people to sleep. How about y'all? Why don't you leave a comment down below that says, yep, your voice puts us to sleep. Okay. I was going to sing a song. I've been singing songs, whistling all morning long, and I think I'm going to whistle anyway after I get a drink. Okay, here we go. All right. Now that one will do. How about another song? I want to whistle another song. What do I want to do for you? I want to whistle another song, it's true. Well, a whistling song. All right, all right. You know what? Let me check the time frame on the video. Time frame says it's time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. All right. As a matter of fact, not only that, I've got a friend in my neighborhood that keeps threatening to do something goofy like that. Same reasons. He's scared. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyway, our daily bread. If you got God on your side, who can stand against you? No one at all. All right, today's devotion is right beside you. That's right beside you. And who's right beside you each and every day of your life? God Almighty. That's who's right beside you. All right, let's see if you're keeping up with the Bible with Briscoe, which I really hope that you are. Your messenger today will be bringing you 1 Kings 6 through 7 and Luke 20, 27 through 47. All right, the Bible with Briscoe 2020. Oh, by the way, straighten that out. We're only on episode. Shall I say episode? How do I call that? Do I call it an episode? Well, whatever the case may be. We're only on, I guess it would be day. That's how we'll call it, day. We're only on day number 120, okay? Day 120. Where I tell you what, where I made my mistake. My mistake was made on day number 109. I forgot to go from 109 to 110. I jumped to 1,000. And so, there you have it. I jumped to 1,000. So I was at 1,012, and I'm like, there is some sort of a problem going on here. What in the world have I done wrong? Well, that's what I done wrong. I jumped from 109 to 1,000. So, threw me off, and so therefore, we're only on day 120 on the Daily Bread. Or not the Daily Bread, but the Bible with Briscoe to 2020. Okay, anyway, today's devotion is called Right Beside You, and today's insight scripture for the devotion is Deuteronomy 4, 5 through 8. And here we go, Deuteronomy 4, 5 through 8. See, I have taught you decrees and laws, as the Lord my God commanded me, so that you may follow them, and in the land you are entering, you take possession of it. Observe them carefully, for this will show you wisdom and understanding in the nations, who will hear about all these decrees and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. What other nation is so great as to have their gods near in them, the way the Lord our God is near us, whenever we pray to him? And what other nation is so great as to have such righteous decrees and laws as this body of laws I am setting before you today? There you go, Deuteronomy 4, 5 through 8. Okay, that concludes this portion of the Daily Bread, which concludes the Shen Show for today, I do believe. And so I've got one song for you at least, and that one goes, well, goodbye, my friends, it's a time to go. Oh, but I don't. I say goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Ba-doom, ba-doom, doom. All right, this here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.